Hey Leo, welcome to your August 2024 bonus reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and then from there you can purchase a reading. Happy full moon if you're watching this today. Definitely a wild one. So let's jump in here, Leo, and let's take a look. What do we got here? This tower doesn't surprise me that it's coming out, especially with this full moon energy that it's making, the square that it's making to your rawness. And Uranus definitely is a planet that is very tower-like. So, the tower deals with change. It's the reset button in the tarot. And sometimes we can click that reset button for ourselves, or things come in and dramatically shake things up, or unexpected events happen. But really, the tower calls forth change, and it's actually in the position of the good stuff. And so is the Knight of Cups here. So if you're experiencing a tower moment, understand it's a good thing. In the long run, it's a good thing. And we'll break down that card more too, because the tower can be just some form of something unexpectedly catching your attention. And the tower can be a good thing too. It can just be like a sudden epiphany, or just something that you realize. So we'll see what that is. Let's see. Let's pull your oracle cards here, Leo. You have this, you are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. And I feel like that's the tower. The tower can represent to where we can actually break through plateaus. So I'm seeing here, if you've been experiencing stagnancy or plateaus, that tower can be an indication here that you're about to have a breakthrough, or you've already had your breakthrough. I definitely do feel like there is some type of change here that you're going through, or that's coming up. But I don't think it's anything to be afraid of. And in fact, you could be creating your own tower moment here with this card. It's like you're realizing that you want to strive for more. So let's jump in here. You pulled the Justice card here for your overall energy. And it's interesting because this is what's governing your whole reading. And the Justice card represents the cosmic law, right? It's the law of balance. It's for every action, there's a reaction. And it's all about our intentions, our actions, our energy that is being channeled into something that ripples back to us, some form of karma. So, and also the Justice card is a card of discernment and making adjustments. So I'm seeing just on the minor scale, this is you making adjustments here, especially with the Temperance being in your current energy. You're trying to flip negatives into positive. You're just trying to bring things back into alignment. You're trying to keep things in that equilibrium of grace, right? And harmony and peace. And I think, for the most part, with the Justice card being here, that Spirit's really wanting you to be aware of how your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, and the energy that you're channeling into things, how it is creating a ripple effect, right? Because the Justice card is the ripple effect that we don't see immediately, but then comes back to us in the future. So it can be good karma, or it can be bad karma. So the Justice card is just wanting you to have discernment. And I think that's what you're ultimately learning here, is like picking your battles here, especially with the Nine of Wands being in the outcome here. So we'll clarify that, and we'll get more on that. You did pull the Knight of Cups here in the position of the good stuff. Knight of Cups does represent the knight in shining armor. So if you're looking for love, if you're looking for new love, this could be a person here showing up for you. Also, I just see in regards as well in your relationships here, because you do also have the Two of Cups in your reading, that your relationships could be improving here, and you could be feeling the connection more emotionally to your relationships. Also too, the Knight of Cups and with this tower as well being in the good stuff, I'm seeing you here finally being free, or feeling free to explore your vision, or to tap into your vision. Because the Knight of Cups is always after his objects of affections. So he's after that emotional experience, and he's after his desires. And I always say when the Seven of Cups gets pulled, it's like the imagination and how desire gets sparked in the imagination. So I'm seeing you here having some form of breakthrough. And it doesn't have to be this big breakthrough. It could be these minor breakthroughs, but these breakthroughs are helping you here break through plateaus, or helping you make the right adjustments to be able to further the development of what it is that you're working on here. You have the Temperance here in your current energy. Yeah, the Temperance, like I said, it's flipping negatives into positives. And this is a major arcana. You have 3 major arcana here in your read. So I do feel like there's these bigger spiritual themes playing out for you. And the Temperance is like taking what is useful and discarding what is not. And ultimately finding the right blend of things that, in your eyes, is perfect. So the Temperance is, like I said, flipping negatives into positives, not bringing things into a nice equilibrium with harmony, with peace. You have the Ace of Pentacles here in your challenge. Oh, you do have the Seven of Cups in the reading, huh? I knew that it was speaking to me. The Ace of Pentacles in the challenge, the Seven of Cups is your advice. Like I said, the Seven of Cups is the power of the imagination. It gives us options and choices and shows us things that we can tap into and create. And with the Ace of Pentacles being in your challenge, I do feel like you are desiring here at this time to create things here or plant new seeds. And the Seven of Cups is allowing yourself to be open to those options. So I feel like Spirit's wanting you to explore your desires, right? That you don't have to limit your creativity. You can open up the box here. You can open up your toolbox here, Leo. You do have the Eight of Swords here in the future position. Yeah, Eight of Swords is self-analysis, paralysis here. And it really points back to this Temperance card that I'm seeing in your current energy, and then the challenge and the advice. I kind of feel like you're second guessing things here, Leo, or you're overthinking things. Like I'm seeing you get these waves of momentum, or like these intuitive nudges, or like these sparks of inspiration or motivation. But I'm almost seeing you overthink it here a lot. And I feel like you can easily avoid this Eight of Swords energy. It's like acting on your intuitive inclinations or your intuitive intuition here. Like, or if you're feeling like a certain strong emotional response to something, whether it's getting started with something or creating something, I would do it. Otherwise, I got to keep it real. I kind of see you being in this self-analysis paralysis energy here. But I think you can easily avoid it. You have the Nine of Wands here in the outcome. I like that the Nine of Wands is in the outcome. Yes, I know it's still a card that isn't positive, but it does really represent your ability to be able to push through. The Nine of Wands is the test of the will. And so I'm seeing you here like your willpower is being tested when it comes to creating things, developing things, furthering things, making adjustments, dealing with tower moments. But the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, right? He picks his battles and he knows how to conserve his energy, and he also knows what actions to take when the time is right. So I'm seeing you here just in general. Yes, there's adversity, but you do have the strength here to keep going. And the Nine of Wands, on the highest form of expression with it, is with anything that has been an uphill battle. The Nine of Wands is telling you have resilience and that you can, quote unquote, metaphorically fight these battles and continue on with what you're doing, but you're going to have to push through the initial resistance, and then from there, boom, you tap into that sense of expansion. You do have the Two of Cups here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. And I think, I'm going to show the spread here. If you look at this row here, it's almost as if you're wanting to begin something new, create something new, or start newer things. And that Two of Cups is like giving yourself the permission. It's like allowing yourself to explore, right? The Seven of Cups, what your desires are. Because that's what's going to help you break through, right? Break through these plateaus, or allow you to be able to liberate yourself with the Tower from that sense of restriction. You did pull this First House card that says the body here. I really feel that with this First House, there's a big emphasis being put on your sense of self. For some of you, I think you're really questioning things about yourself at this time. I don't think it's anything negative. I think it's more so you're wondering like who you are. Like you're trying to connect back to your own individuality, and you're trying to connect back and stay in alignment with your values, and you're trying to create from that space. There could have been things, or have been things, that have taken that away from you, whether it's distractions or whatever the case might be. But the First House is like the awareness of the self, and so there's an energy here of you becoming really aware of like yourself and your journey and where it is that you're wanting to go with things. You do have this Thriving card. So I feel like coming up, you could be in this energy of thriving. I'm seeing you and feeling you catching like a wave of momentum here. And if you have that momentum on your side right now, keep going with it, right? Don't second guess it or overanalyze things, because I feel like that's what's going to stop the flow here with this Eight of Swords in the future. All right. You pulled this Nourishment, Transformation, Scarab card. Yeah, and it's with the First House here, the card, the First House. I think you yourself, your overall sense of self and identity and your creative expression is going through a deeper transformation at this time. And I think this transformation is going to be something that does provide value for you, especially if you've been sensing and feeling like you're just doing things that you don't want to do, and you want to start doing the things that you want to do. You have this Challenges and Achievements, which links to that Nine of Wands. So it's like you have challenges in front of you at this time, but you can overcome those and achieve what it is that you're working on, or whatever mountain you're climbing here. And you also pulled this Justice card. It says Documents, Scales here. There could be some things coming up that you may have to relook at here. It could be with business or work or just certain personal things. But the scales represent balance, and the Temperance card being here for your current energy, it's like ultimately, you know, you're trying to bring things back into balance, especially if you've been feeling off kilter here. So let's clarify your reading, Leo. Clarify the Knight of Cups here and the good stuff. You have the King of Pentacles. Yep, and the King of Pentacles does point to work and career, your resources, money, finances. It's like you're trying to further the development and add value upon your foundation. And there's newer things that I'm sensing that you're wanting to explore, newer aspirations, newer dreams, newer visions. And these newer things that are coming into your conscious awareness, the universe is wanting you to explore those things. Because for some of you may have been stuck creatively as well, but I'm seeing that creativity really come back to life. Clarify the Justice card for your overall energy. You have the Five of Cups here. Yeah, there's been some disappointments, and that's what I feel like you're trying to correct. Right? Five of Cups is disappointments, sadness, and also Five of Cups is when your desires don't get met or your desires aren't fulfilled. And that's where I see you're bringing in almost, you know, the scales here to be like, okay, what do I need to release? What's weighing on me, and how can I bring things back into alignment? Clarify the Tower and the position of the good stuff as well. You pulled the Two of Cups here. There could be a breakthrough in regards to your love life. You could be meeting someone unexpectedly if you're single. Some of you may hear from a past person you would never think you would hear from again. I'm also picking up here as well, Leo, that when it comes to your own individual self, it's like the Two of Cups deals with the connection to our higher self and how well integrated we feel with things. And when we have Tower moments, it can uproot us. But basically what the Tower is doing is being like, okay, where is it that we can actually improve things, or we can actually start building the things that we want that will bring us fulfillment and wholeness with the Two of Cups. So I with the Tower and the Two of Cups being in the good stuff, basically what I'm trying to fucking say here, Leo, is that I feel like you're having some sort of breakthrough moment that really emotionally excites you here. Clarify the Temperance in your current energy. Yeah, the Three of Cups. Yeah, I like this. And this is also joy, celebrations as well in your current energy. And the Temperance, Three of Cups is, you know, relying upon the supporters that you do have and using the resources that are at your disposal that can support you and aid you. But I'm also seeing good things happening in your relationships, also with your community here as well, groups. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge. You have the World card. Yep. It's like an old cycle has come to a close, the old way of doing things. And now this Ace of Pentacles is wanting you to plant a newer seed, go on a newer journey. I'm not saying to completely shift your journey and go on a completely whole journey, but it's like, what can we learn from some type of past experience? Because in a way, I see here, Leo, that you're wanting to get started with something new or continue doing something new. And the World card also as well, it's not just like the cycle ends. It's like, yes, the cycle ends, but there's so much wisdom and lessons and gold there for you to be able to integrate. And I'm finally seeing these things come full circle with this Two of Cups in the Tower, the integration that's happening, which is allowing for you to finally be able to open yourself up more fully to your own potential here. Clarify the Eight of Swords in the future. Yeah, the Ten of Cups here. I see happiness here happening for you, right? That Ten of Cups is spiritual and emotional fulfillment. Sorry, I know sorry, I wasn't focused. But with the Eight of Swords being here, it's like you could be questioning these things, right? Like things could be going good and you're like, well, I'm used to things going bad. So like, when is it coming? Because I know it's coming. Or how long is this going to keep going? How long is the good stuff going to keep happening? Or how long is it going to keep happening for me? It is sort of saying be in the moment with that Ten of Cups, right? And just go with the flow of life and enjoy where you are. It kind of reminds me of The Power of Now of Edgar Hart Tolle. It's like being in the moment. It's like as soon as you start getting in your head and overthinking things, thinking about the future, thinking about the past, like it takes you out of that divine rhythm and flow. Clarify the Two of Cups in the position of something you're unaware of. You have the Magician here, and the Magician is self-mastery, manifestation, right? And honestly, the one missing link here, Leo, that I'm seeing that really completes the puzzle here for you is self-love. And when I mean self-love with the Two of Cups, what I'm saying is that allowing yourself to emotionally create from a place that is in alignment with your values, and that's in alignment with who you are as an individual, and not caring about what other people think or not caring about other people's opinions. I know this full moon in Leo, this full moon in Aquarius, Leo, there's probably a whole bunch of opinions and just people saying, you shouldn't be doing this, Leo, and you should be doing that, like, or, projecting onto you. But you have to do what's right for you. Clarify the Seven of Cups as the advice. You have the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Wands. You have the Chariot. So I knew you'll be able to triumph and overcome your obstacles and your barriers here with this Nine of Wands. And it's like you do have the will. Yes, it's been challenging, but the more you push through the resistance, you strengthen your will. And the Chariot is being able to accomplish the things that you've set out to accomplish or achieve. You have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups as the advice. And again, Queen of Cups is about nourishment, and you pulled this nourishment card up here with transformation. It's about allowing yourself to be receptive and receive what your newer ambitions are, and being able to embrace them and go after your desires here. And this is about also too opening up your options in regards to what it is that you do want to create, and don't limit yourself or get stuck in rigidity. So that's what I got for you, Leo, in your bonus reading. I'm going to leave your reading here. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, again, that link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well. And yeah, if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you later. Bye, Leo.